可以了吗？
那你 Q 啊，龙哥。
你接着关我们麦先。
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Hi guys, we're back to
TAR
Inside with our double J DJs, Joyee and
Jaclyn. Okay, alright. So very sorry for just now the sudden,
Technical issue.
Technical issues. But we are back, so
let's see what we're going to bring today.
Education, economy, politics, sports, weather. Ayo, how ah? Hey, relax. This side, that side, inside, outside. All information in your side with TAR Inside.
alright.
Wow, listen to the program ID. I'm a bit sad because today is the last live of TAR Inside since week 14 is a public holiday. So how are you feeling now since this is our last live?
Honestly, it's kind of saddening since this is something that I actually like being a DJ and also actually coming into an end for another, actually it's another semester already and if I recall, I'm actually here for 1 year already, and for you it will be like
2
semesters.
Yeah.
So I think I should be asking you about this. How are you feeling?
I quite enjoyed so far.
Enjoy so far.
Yeah, but let's see if next time we will have anything new to bring to our audience. So if you guys have any ideas, you guys can DM our Instagram.
Yep.
So by the way, congratulations to Jaclyn, our new FSSH
Oh my God.
president, the king of the sea.
No. I'm very embarrassed. Okay.
No
it's next time. Okay, I'm very embarrassed lah.
It's okay. You need to let them know first.
Aiyo.
So without further ado, we shall proceed to the next segment.
Which is
Catch up.
Hey, what happened?
Wait, what's going on?
Catch up now with TAR Inside.
alright. So Joyee, what's the catch up for today?
Okay, so it's related to our previous episode, which is the Mount Ruang. So here's a quick update lah. So, okay, I want to test you, see whether you have collected any information or any
me.
updates for the Mount Ruang.
Okay, so actually, Mount also, as we have mentioned, so Mount Ruang is actually they erupted for last 2 weeks when we mentioned lah.
Yeah.
So this is actually the third time. The third time.
Week, is it? Last
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's actually happened on last Tuesday. That was the third time. So this was actually quite saddening lah, since that we actually pray that it would stop and then so that the residents could go back to their home.
Yeah, true.
So it's actually a bit sad that to see that they have no more home to go to, they have to suddenly go somewhere else.
Yeah.
This will be a so-called traumatic event, I would say.
Very.
But it's also
very serious as well.
but it's also a very sudden news to everyone.
Yep.
Then besides that, we did mention that last 2 weeks we also got say because of the smokes causing the aeroplanes are unable to function, so which damage the planes so that is why they have been delaying
again.
Delaying again. So actually when the mountain erupt again, they actually have more flights continue to cancel as well. So this caused actually maybe there are some difficulties, maybe there are people who want to go back but they can't, or maybe originally I planned to go there for vacation but I couldn't.
Too bad lah, it's for safety what, right?
I mean it's also for safety lah. So I guess once again we also hope that they are safe lah. This is the main priority. As because from, if I'm not mistaken, right, their authorities also have raised the alert level, the alert to the highest. Which means that actually this case was actually very, very serious. That's why they had to they actually have those emergency alert with their phone. It happened with them. That's why and it's the highest level right now. So actually can say this is actually a very serious thing lah, and that many residents will have to relocate, as I say like that. Many residents have to relocate to a safer area. Yes. So I actually sincerely hope that they can go to find their new home, maybe a more safer place.
Yeah, hopefully it won't erupt again.
Yeah, it won't erupt again.
Because it's quite serious, because mostly they only erupt like one time.
Yeah.
Once lah, but this one is already the third time.
Yeah, especially that it happens so fast, you know.
Yeah, and it's very serious. I can see like the red column as well. Okay.
So moving on, what's the next sketch up?
Okay, the next sketch up of the week is that we can see our Michelle Yeoh.
Yes, my idol. My idol.
Really?
Yes, my idol.
Okay, so basically, do you know what she received from the Joe Biden?
So she became the Medal of Freedom. She received a Medal of Freedom.
Yeah, she received that. So I believe everybody know who Michelle Yeoh is. So as we can see that she's the first Malaysian and also first Asian Oscar-winning actress.
That's why I'm so proud of her.
And she received the Medal of Freedom.
Yeah, from the US, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so...
Wow. Very surprised and very proud as a Malaysian, right?
Malaysian, yes, exactly.
So do you know what is the Medal of Freedom?
Actually, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure about it.
Okay, it's okay. I'm here. So I'll briefly go through that. It is the highest civilian honor awarded by the U.S. government. So not everybody can get that, can receive the medal. So it is presented by the president of the U.S. to individuals who have made exceptional contribution to the security or national interest of the U.S. to world peace or to cultural or to other significant public or private endeavors.
I see.
So I think she also because they mentioned that she got the Oscar award, right, in 2023. So this is because of her role in the Everything Everywhere All at Once solidified her status as a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. Yeah.
Okay, you know if I'm not I don't know, do you watch like that, like she actually was cast as, although she cast as a support character in one of the movies, the most I won't say most, but like the famous movie from Marvel, Shang-Chi. She was actually one of the support characters.
Really?
Yeah. She's actually one of the support characters.
That.
You don't recall that?
No.
You should watch it.
I watched it before, I just forgot. Maybe I just have bad memory.
How dare you? But so besides that, I think that is like the most, I would say that all these achievement that she, like whatever she been through, like through her acting career, I would say she's actually a very successful actor.
Yeah.
And I
Malaysian, it's not easy.
Yeah, I admire her a lot, you know.
I can tell.
I'm actually so excited right now. Oh my god.
So okay, since you're very excited, so why? Okay, let me ask you why she received the Medal of Freedom.
Why she received the medal? Because she deserved it.
Yeah, okay, true. Okay, so she has been vocal advocate for the environmental conservation and also humanitarian causes. So by using her platform to raise awareness to people, and also she also drive positive change on a global scale lah. So that's why she as you say, she deserved to be the ambassador of the cultural exchange and understanding, which is why you can see that she's from Malaysia, and now she's a very successful figure in US international. So we can see how it exemplifies the value of inclusivity, empathy, and resilience that define the spirit of the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
She deserve it lah.
Yeah. So it's
okay, so
very
since after
proud.
Very proud as being a Malaysian lah. So I think we should take a break.
Yeah.
Right. So
we'll bring a song which is called My Girl.
Cause you are my girl, my girl， 你是有爱的，你的像的小百合，我的生活没有天分，刚好你出现在这，我想要带你出门去走走，因为今天太闷，到了那边后才发现今天晚又没开门。Please show me love, show me love， 你是唯一的选择，我会记得那一刻，我对你动心了。相遇了，做的事还没开始，已经在忙了。 点香味挥之不去，停留在我脑海。你是晴天，怎么会变？我说的情话会实现，每分每秒只想赖着你，表达我的思念。My heart locked，没有解开方法，你闯进我的心房，用了甜甜的方法。你的号码，我给的备注是宝啊，这是爱吗？还是小时候的童话？我没在说大话，对你的爱放大，不管你有多么火辣，快点准备，让谎言作废，越来越暧昧，让那些质疑你我的外人全部闭上嘴。You're my girl， 对你的爱意我没有办法改，你的外号好多，但我只想叫你小可爱。怎么睡？我该怎么睡？没有你的夜，就像没了电的相机，应该怎么拍照片？My girl，My girl， 你需要时我在这儿，我在这儿，你的像个小百合，我的生活没有天分，刚好你出现在这儿。
把你放心上，怎么有点紧张？你声不吭也没有出声，突然闯进我心房，你就像一朵小百合 ，Running you're my girl， 请你给我一次机会，让我紧紧收my love。My girl，My 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 girl。
Alright, so that is
My Girl.
My
It's a
Girl.
very nice song.
Alright, okay, so it's My Girl. Okay, so
We are going to discuss something interesting, and it's also talking about equality.
but then before that, what is our segment for this one?
FYI. What's happening? Why so many people discussing about it inside? Okay, so our topic for today is, does handicapped people, or we can say that OKU individuals, deserve special treatment?
Okay, so when you mention about OKU,
Yep.
I don't think we should apply only like handicap. Maybe like we have mental disabilities, or maybe like
Physically?
physically. All these kind actually also considered as OKU. So just now you did mention about like what special treatment. So I want to ask you, like, what kind of special treatment we're talking about here?
We are talking about different kinds of like discrimination. Yeah.
I see. So okay, so when you talk about discrimination, as you mentioned, our topic is actually about like OKU. Do they deserve this kind of special treatment?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about this? Like, let's say you saw someone who is no matter like mental or physical, they are disabled. How do you feel when people are mistreating them?
When I see people mistreating them,
Yeah.
I will definitely confront them for treating them badly, because okay, I remember that there's a news which is the I think it's about last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a very, very serious incident, and I saw the video. I was so angry. So the video is about a woman. She splashed hot water on a Down syndrome man in an apartment building lift. So this happened in Penang.
where? In Penang.
Luckily it's Penang. If not, I will punch
Okay.
that girl.
Yeah, I think we need to calm down here. Okay, we need to calm down
But
here.
the man, right, he actually suffers from burns from his front and back, like the right side, from the hot water. Can you see how pretty? I'm so sad. Okay, so after the video went viral, right, so many netizens that condemn her actions, because she shouldn't do that. Like, why would she do that? Why did this woman have to like splash hot water on a Down syndrome man? Like, what did he do? He didn't even touch her or like talk to her. He just stand there.
Actually, because I did see the video, right, that actually the guy, he just like walk in.
Yeah.
He just walk in like this, and then
He
he
did nothing.
And he did nothing. Like, you know, if let's say like maybe he touched you, or maybe
Yeah,
like, through
then,
the,
okay, you have the reason
you
to
have the
do
reason.
that.
But this one, through the video, I saw that there's nothing. There is
So,
no
yeah, so
there's no
it's
initiative,
really
you know.
heartbreaking
So-
when I saw
so
that.
it's like, huh? But our whole reaction, I think it would be like, huh?
No, very angry. Oh my god. But okay, I would say this is something that she deserve, because after the investigation, right, so she actually get 10 years in jail, and also 6,000 ringgit of fine for assaulting that 33 years old differently disabled man.
I
So
see, I see.
I can say that she deserve it. You shouldn't have
I
treated
mean, yeah,
people
you
like that.
like people who have disabilities, just like, so what, man?
Yeah, they're still
like,
human.
Yeah, they're still human. Plus, we honestly, if they could choose, do you think they want this kind of life?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to live more?
They cannot
perfectly?
control.
Yeah, they cannot control this. This is like they were born that way. So why, as someone who is capable, like, capable of everything, why do you guys want to stoop so low just to mistreat them?
Yeah, true. So
It's honestly very unfair, lah.
I think he really doesn't deserve this because he didn't attack her at all. So
Yeah, true. So when speaking about disabilities, just now we did mention
yep.
about like mental, physical, this kind of disability. So do you know like the famous
I know
the famous physical disabled person?
the motivational speaker is
Yeah,
he's
the
a
one
speaker,
that
right?
have no arms, no
And
legs,
legs.
only have one drumstick.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. Okay, that's what he
claimed
said.
that
Okay,
it didn't-
he claimed that way before when he was
very, very long time ago.
Yeah, it's actually like
during his talk.
actually when I know him, right, it was actually during primary
Primary school, same.
Yeah, it's like during
Me
primary school,
too.
So that is when he actually admitted that he have chicken feet or like chicken drumstick.
drumstick, yeah.
Chicken drumstick.
But it did not stop him from like doing what he wants.
Yeah, what he want and what he wished to pursue.
Yeah. He's
Like,
a very
actually,
successful
he's actually
figure now.
Yeah, actually, it's very famous that even like I think like don't know which year that time I saw him, he posted a video that he was swimming in Instagram.
Oh.
And it went viral, Like,
Without any support.
Without any support. He just swim on his own with his chicken drumstick.
Huh.
outfit.
See?
So it's like, wow, damn, even people who is disabled can do this
Can
kind of
swim.
stuff. Yeah, can
and you
swim.
cannot swim and you want to judge them.
No. Chill. Okay, chill.
Okay.
We will put you in the chill corner. Okay. So yeah, this kind of figure, I would say, is actually a very motivating kind of figure,
Especially for people who
maybe
like
have disabilities as well.
Yeah.
Maybe they can learn from him and see like, oh, maybe I also can be like him.
I can be
Yeah.
like him one day.
Yeah. So besides that, like, what kind of other groups that always get special treatment? I wouldn't say just like disabilities,
I would say that people with low income,
low income. Yeah, low income is confirm one.
LGBT individuals,
Okay, yeah, LGBT.
and also this one we can say it happens mostly in other countries, but in our country it happens as well, which is people who are from different religions. But do you think they deserve what they receive?
Honestly,
Like
no.
the
'Cause,
discrimination.
I mean, honestly, like I say no, because
Yeah.
that everybody deserve to have their own rights, their own respect.
Yep.
Everybody is the same. We have to
Yep.
treat everyone as equal.
Because we are all humans, so just treat each other with kindness and like equality.
One more thing that is always get mistreated:
What?
skin color.
Yeah.
Right, skin color
So
is
you can
actually the
see
one. Yeah.
We're different from each other, but
No, you
we
don't
still
do
treat each other fairly.
that was such a good example, but yeah, but yeah, as you see, that skin color actually doesn't mean much, And like we actually, if you want to be respectful, you could have done it, and it's free.
Yeah.
It's free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. So why mistreat people? Why discriminate others when you can
Like,
treat
who
people?
are you to do that?
Yeah, who are you to do that? Even
Don't do
like, Yeah,
that.
don't do that. Okay, don't do that.
Yeah.
Be respectful. Be kind. Kind is free.
Don't judge them
It's
because
free.
especially we cannot judge them because we don't know what they are going through in their life.
True.
Like sometimes their circumstances like it's
different,
not like
it's different.
yeah, it's different from us and we don't know them, so we should understand them. So basically equality is also very important lah. Means like we are all have the right to be treated fairly and we must have the same opportunities regardless of like the circumstances. So everybody deserve an opportunity. Doesn't mean that if you are disabled then you cannot work in a certain company.
Yeah.
We should like be more open to like different kind of individuals such as like LGBT or like people with OKU.
Maybe we can change a bit lah. Like there's this kind of term. I won't say term like this. There is this kind of situation that where maybe, for example, you went to prison before. You are actually a person who have those kind of criminal record. And then when you got out of prison, you got out of jail. but people see you as someone who has a criminal record. That's why
Then
they
they
don't accept
avoid.
you. Then they avoid you because
Yeah.
they're scared of you. Personally, I think this is like I can understand the concern from people who don't accept him, but at the same time, I feel a bit like bad for the person as that he won't be able to have any chance to like start a new life. I would say start a new life.
So, but I don't know lah. But we cannot change people's mind. But I hope that through this life we can maybe change our audience mind. So that
perception
we
lah,
will remind them to always treat people kindly.
I mean, if I recall, you do stash some golden rule or something. I see a few tips there.
Okay. So there's like a few tips on how we can treat people with disabilities lah. Like, okay, so the first one is the golden rule. So when we talk to a person who have disabilities, we can actually think about the person, not their disabilities. Okay, you get it?
I mean, I get it. Maybe we can put it this way, like, we know that although he is disabled in some way, but maybe he still have the traits. You know? He still have the traits to do it. Like maybe for example, people who doesn't have arms, they only have legs. But you got got people they can use their feet to draw, use their feet to do things as well. So it's actually something that is not necessary to rely on like people who have who is like
just treat him as a
the
person
person.
lah. Yeah. So the next one is always ask before giving assistance, because just because they have disability doesn't mean that they always like need our assistance. So like make sure like in order to prevent them to like offend them lah, being offensive. So why not we just make sure that we help them first. Like if you see a man with a wheelchair, I mean maybe he already like okay, I'm fine with it already. So because I'm used to it already. So you don't always think that oh my god, he's okay, he need my help. Yeah, but some like doesn't mean like really they don't need sometimes. So if you really want to ask, if you really want to give assistance, you ask them first to respect them also. Yeah. So the third one is think before you speak. This one is also like in our daily life lah. Right, you talk to people also, you must think before you speak. Like avoid we don't use labels like those harsh words. When you're speaking to them lah.
I mean, for this era, we actually have emphasized the importance of labels. Don't you feel that?
Yeah.
Like, not trying to say what, but like in the LGBT circle lah, they do have a lot of labels.
Such as?
Like lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, and so on lah. So all these are actually like based on their own, I would say their own culture lah, which we also have to respect as well lah.
You don't have to just point it out.
Yeah.
Maybe they are uncomfortable also.
Yeah,
you
so
don't know.
I would say that usually like they also have those kind of like labels like he, him, she, her, or they, them.
Yeah.
So this one is actually it would be actually a good way of like next time asking them like how do you want us to phrase you as like he,
so
she,
they have the choice.
Probably they actually they will feel being considerate lah, you know. They'll feel like they will feel appreciated, like someone actually understands that
at least
actually, you know, like
you understand about me.
So what other tips?
Okay, the last one already is
The last one, okay.
avoid showing pity. This is a very big no. Don't. It's like. And like when you see a disability people, right? People with disabilities, you don't have to. Oh my god, you're so pitiful. I pity you. Oh my god, I feel bad for your life. But like when you show your pity, right, to them, it actually will offend them more. To be honest, I think in my opinion at least, because like, so what? They already grow up in this way, so just take time to understand them, whether like they have disability or not. So there will always be something different about them.
I mean,
so don't show pity.
Our psychological rule: be empathy, not pity. Yes, that's the phrase, right? Be empathy and not pity.
Okay,
so that's the last rule already.
Last rule. Last rule.
No
more already. If you want, you can research on Google.
Last rule, last life, is it?
And last song from TAR
TAR Inside. So thank you everyone for staying tuned for whatever live we have been for the past few weeks. I would say, for the past few weeks. So this is Jaclyn.
This is Joyee.
And we are signing off from
TAR
Inside. And Right now, we'll play a song.
Play a song. 玫瑰 by 苏菜芳。
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Good evening, I am Kai Ling and you are listening to the TAR News. Prime Minister Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim indicated that all agencies should prioritize the training of young people, especially on artificial intelligence, otherwise known as AI, during the closing ceremony of the Northern Zone Madani Rakyat 2024 program on Sunday. This is to ensure that the nation emphasizes on the training for technical and vocational education training TVET to fulfill the investor demand on Microsoft has invested 10.5 million ringgit and requires tens of thousands workers. He stated that all schools must have access to AI and TVET related training to bridge the gap between urban and rural areas. Anwar also highlighted that the young Muslims should integrate the new technology with the principles of Quran and Hadith to uphold Malaysia's value. The tree fall incident near Shangri-La Hotel on 7th of May led to dreadful outcomes, with one victim reported dead on the spot and another injured on multiple parts of his body. The event was due to the bad weather in Kuala Lumpur. KL Fire and Rescue Department Assistant Director Operations Fata M. Amin stated that the deceased was a 47-year-old Malay male and the injured victim was taken to a nearby public health facility for treatment. Other than that, the drastic tree fall caused obstruction on the nearby Raja Chulan monorail line, resulting in service disruption. Meanwhile, Rapid KL is working together with the Kuala Lumpur City Hall to address this issue. National footballer Faizal Halim underwent a second operation due to a sulfuric acid attack, resulting in 4th-degree burns, and has asked Malaysians to pray for his speedy recovery. Football Association of Selangor Deputy President Dato Seri Syaril Mokhtar paid him a visit on a private hospital in Shah Alam. He added that he might undergo more operations in the future to ensure that he is 100% free from the acids. Faizal underwent a 4-hour surgery on the same night when he was splashed with the acids. The case is still under investigation by the relevant authorities. The United Malays National Organization UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi has revealed that UMNO is exploring all possible ways to ensure its former leader Najib Razak is reunited with his family. Zahid said, although the party faced challenges and obstacles in freeing the former Prime Minister who is serving jail time for corruption, there are still avenues that could be considered. However, Zahid said he did not want to disclose these avenues. He also urged Najib's supporters to not give up hope and to continue working to secure Najib's freedom. Najib was sentenced to 12 years in Kajang prison and fined 210 million ringgit by the federal court over the 1MDB scandal and is expected to be released on 23 of August 2028. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim called for a unified global response to address the threats to security and prosperity in the digital realm at the 18th Defense Service Asia and National Security Asia 2024 exhibition held on 6th of May. Furthermore, Anwar emphasized the necessity of nations to collaborate in addressing pressing defense on security-related changes so the next generation can live in a peaceful world. In addition, he also highlighted that the environmental concerns and resource scarcity would further exacerbate tensions. For instance, climate change will impact food security, leading to natural disasters and the destruction of natural interests. The Trade Ministry of Indonesia is going to mandate halal certification for all chicken slaughterhouses in Indonesia starting this October. The Minister Zulkifli Hasan stated that the decision aims to boost consumer confidence, especially among Muslim consumers, and to enhance the competitiveness of Indonesian products globally. He also indicated that mandatory halal certification should be the immediate priority to the nation. Since last month, Indonesia Religious Affairs Ministry's Halal Product Assurance organizing body BPJPH has conducted on-the-spot halal certification registration events at around 5,000 locations, showing the expediting effort of the nation in implementation of halal certification. That is the end of TAR News of the Week. The sources are from The Star, Free Malaysia Today, Malay Meal, Malaysia Kini. Thanks for listening, and this is Kai Ling.
Carpet can take anymore. My open book's gone and ripped at the seams. While you sit there and watch me bleed out. Pride I poke, if I crack you open, then maybe there's hope. You're feeding me morsels, but I know there's more. Yeah, honesty's fun, but it's just such a chore. Why won't you let me in, the way I let you in, I know you're scared of it, square one. You've had all your fun. Yeah, you know my pages, you know how I run. I try not to push, I don't have any weight. I say that I'm sorry, I made no mistake. Cry and I poke, if I crack you open, then maybe there's hope. You're feeding me morsels, but I know there's more. Yeah, honesty's fun, but it's just such a chore. Why won't you let me in, let me in? The way I let you in. I know you're scared of it, but my heart's on my sleeve, so I wish you let me in, let me in. The way I let you in, let you in. I know you're scared of it, my heart's on my sleeve. Why won't you do the same? Why won't you do the same? Tell me, baby, are you being honest? How much longer can I stand up for this? You tell me we're the same, but you ignore it. Or is it
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. Anyways, once again, welcome to TalkTalk TAR. I'm Yi Ling, and here with me today,
I'm Ayeesha. Anyways, this week is week 12, and this would be our last live of TalkTalk TAR because next week is public holiday. So yeah, but I'm with Yi Ling today. We will share some.
I think she got it wrong. I'm so sorry, everyone. Next week is the last live. Okay, the last week will be a public holiday. A clarification. Please still remember to watch us next week.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, I got mixed up. You know why? That's why it leads to our topic today, because anyone is the breakup season, and then anyone who's going through a breakup right now, and I feel like everyone knows that like this week is study week, which is the busiest week. Like we are submitting assignments, and then like there's midterm, not midterm, but like
We have presentations.
presentations and everything, and then finals are coming up. So yeah, like so don't mind me if I'm like, what is she talking about? It's probably because like me myself just go through a breakup. But anyways, speaking about breakup, what are we gonna give today, Ling, to the audience?
Today we're gonna give some practical tips from the experienced Ayeesha herself about like how do you handle like the breakup, like during study week, exam week. Now we have like we said, we have presentations, we're submitting assignments, finals are coming, so like how do we handle this, like so we're gonna give tips about like what can you do.
So our first tip is definitely don't panic, breathe.
I think she's panicking already.
I'm panicking right now. But the first tip is definitely don't panic and breathe. Because I know it feels like your whole world is falling apart. Like the person you used to talk every day is not here with you anymore. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna live? How are you gonna eat? What are you gonna do after this? But girl, calm down and breathe. You're doing fine. So that's the first tips.
Yes, that's what I tell her in the daily.
Yeah, especially if you are in a very busy week, which is you're having presentation and then you're having submission, you're having like so many things going on in once. The first thing you should do is really don't panic and breathe. And also, you're not gonna die. Trust me, you're not gonna die. Focus on yourself.
It might feel like that, but you're not. Okay, you're not going to. Don't worry. We all can go through this.
Yes, and even though I know it's like it's easier said than done, but you have to prioritize what you need to prioritize. Cause girl, we don't want to fail. We have to be the girl boss here. So let's move on to the second tips, Ling.
So on to the second tips. This is to so you should let your feelings process, your emotions, your feelings, and then don't rush the healing process. You need to let you need to let yourself like go through this. If you need to cry, then you cry, but make sure you don't cry alone, because I think that will make it more sad. But don't worry, Ayeesha is not crying alone.
Yeah.
She doesn't cry alone.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, make sure you have someone with you, or like you can have someone to talk to. You journal, you write in a diary or whatever. Like let them process. You can document them or anything, but like just let yourself process the feelings, and then don't rush. Like I know you want to heal fast. I know, because it's a busy week, you need to get stuff done, but like you can just don't rush the process, but like maybe put them aside when you need to. And also, but like come back to them when you are done with whatever you need to do, and then you have to you have to let them go through you first, and then that's about it.
I mean, I know it's hard, like when people say like don't rush, you just let it feel, but in the same time you're like having so many things going on.
Like you have no choice.
You have no choice,
but
please don't rush. The more you force to like, I have to feel okay. No, it's okay for you to go to presentation but still feel shitty or still feel bad about everything. It's fine. Yeah, it's valid, okay? But you have to remember that you're doing this for you, which leads to Yee Ling's third tips, which is
wait, I'm panicking now.
She's panicking right now. Anyways, let me reveal it for you since she's panicking now. Find a very supportive environment, individual that could guide you to be productive. In my case, Yee Ling was there for me. Yee Ling was my supportive environment, because the more you try to like avoid it and the more you try to be lonely, and then you feel like, oh, I'm strong enough to go through all of this. No.
Yeah, you have to you feel like you want to cut yourself off from everything because you're like strong, you can handle this, but like you're very much like wrong.
Because you know why? Because it will affect like people around you too, people that didn't do anything to you. It will affect them too. For example, like if you consume everything by yourself, you will feel very drained, and when you are mentally drained, you won't feel like doing assignment, you won't feel like doing anything, which is, it's not fair for people who already work so hard for the assignment, and then just for you to turn up like a shitty or a bad task, or like affecting everyone. It's not fair, so you shouldn't do that at all. And
so like if you keep it inside, like it's like how to say, hurting you inside. So it's like maybe you don't see it, but it's like hurting you inside. So that's why like you need to like have this environment, have this individual to be there to like help you to like at least release some of them, so you don't keep it in, and then like Ayeesha said, you don't feel like doing anything, you just feel like laying around. Like that wouldn't be good for whatever you want to do for yourself also, because like we want to like help ourselves in doing whatever we need to get done. So yeah.
And I think it's important also because like when you're like you are so sad, most of the time you're not thinking logical or rational, I think. So it's very important to have someone that could guide you and make you like like when you're feeling like not rational, like you're about to do something delulu or what, someone's there to guide you.
Yes,
someone there
yes.
to like don't do it, it's not worth it, you have to And then when we link this kind of thing to like studies and all, I know and I understand that it would become like something very hard to do, like especially if you're good at studying before this, but then you're going through a breakup during a test, and then you're just like you couldn't study at all. But I understand, but you really just had to force yourself. The thing is, either you got good mark or bad mark, it doesn't matter. At least you tried and you got through it and you didn't fail. That's the most important, and I'm so proud of y'all if y'all do that. And then on to our last tips, which is breathe, step forward, and you'll be fine. I mean, I know it sounds like so cliche, like it's okay, just breathe.
It also sounds so easy, but like it's like, how to say this? This is just very, how to say, yeah, you just have to do it. Yeah, it sounds very like, it sounds very easy and all, but like you just have to do it. Yeah.
I mean, at first it was so hard. It is very hard. I mean, like no one said it's easy. It's very hard, especially
it'll be like you can never recover.
Yeah,
like that.
especially from like the first 1 to 3 weeks. You're gonna feel like, what is this going on? I don't understand. And you have all of these kind of crazy feelings, but sometimes you just gotta breathe and you just step forward and you'll be fine. Although the time you feel like I'm not gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. Trust me. Even though no one said you're gonna be fine, it's okay. Ayeesha is here. Yee Ling is here. We're telling you you'll be fine.
Yes, you will be fine. Like, from an experienced supportive individual.
And a victim yourself.
Yes, we are telling you that you will be fine.
You'll be fine, trust me. Oh, it doesn't matter like how painful it is. It happened for a reason. It happens because you needed that. You needed that to happen in order for you to be better.
Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe it's for your, like we keep saying, character development.
Yeah,
you know,
character
like,
development.
Who knows?
You know, like when you're reading manga or manhwa and then the person just become better.
Suddenly becomes better.
Yeah, character development, you know. I think it's very good also, you know, when breakup happens, instead of like focusing on the negative sides, like, oh my god, why he's doing this to me? Why you broke up with me during this season? I already beaten my project to submit, but why you broke up with me during this time? Instead of thinking that way, think of like, okay, what is that I can learn from here? So yeah, I hope all those 4 tips help you guys. Just I mean, like, it's not much, but I know how hard is it to going through a breakup during study week. And yeah,
it's very hard. I mean, like, for the supportive individual, from the supportive individual, you know, it's not easy like to be the supportive character like for your friend. But like, you just have to remember, you know, don't let it affect yourself. You can comfort your friend, you can comfort that person, you can be there for them, but like, don't let it bring you down also, because like, you also have to take care of yourself, and then you cannot like keep it inside yourself also. So like, sometimes the supportive character also needs to find another supportive character, I guess. But like,
yeah,
you know, just make sure that you are taking care of yourself, and then that it's not weighing you down also, and you're not keeping it inside. Like, to anyone, just anyone out there like going through something, just make sure that you have, you know, like a pipe, or like, you know, some way to release whatever you're keeping inside, so like it doesn't keep weighing you down.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. It's the breakup season. Everyone's breaking up. Anyways, I think that's all for today.
Yeah, I think that's all from us for today.
So I hope we see you guys next week. Next week
is last. Please stay tuned.
So maybe next week
Alright.
our topic will be more interesting. So see you guys next
Okay,
week.
bye-bye.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.